from Flyin, Oklahoma. This is the Flyin, Oklahoma YouTube channel. Behind me, Texarkana Regional Airport. Looks like we got one just coming in over there. I'm here for 3 hours of flight training. Gonna try and get some great video today. We'll see what happens.
Where are we at?
Cherokee 52613, runway 22, clear to land, wind variable at 3.
Alright, clear to land, runway 22613.
Texarkana ground, this is Skyhawk 1974 Juliet at the T hangars. We have information, Oscar, ready to taxi. Texarkana Tower 1974 Juliet, holding short runway 22, ready to depart, staying in the pattern.
Skyhawk 1974 Juliet, Texarkana Tower, make left close traffic, runway 22, clear for takeoff, wind 190 at 4.
Left traffic, runway 22, clear for takeoff, 197 Juliet.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 22, 1974 Juliet. And hold that center line, slowly coming into full power.
Yep, go ahead and start getting in there a little bit more. Don't ever pull it out. Push it all the way in. Push it all the way in now.
Airspeed 65 knots. On rotate.
Now we're going to climb out at 80 knots. So push that nose down. Remember how we speed up? We got to push the nose down. Now we're on final here. We're going to use 30 degrees of flaps. Keep it turning, keep it turning. There we are. Alright, now, I want 30 degrees. Nice. Follow me on the controls. That's a little steep right there. Looking way down the runway. Looking way down there. Nope, not loose on the controls. Locking up on me a little bit. Just holding it off. Holding it off. Holding it off. There it is.
Cherokee 52613, copy off. Taxi to parking, use caution, looks like another Cessna is out in the taxi lane.
He's talking to him about us.
Yep. Alright, go ahead.
Texarkana ground, this is Skyhawk 1974 Juliet at the T hangars. We have information, Oscar, ready to taxi.
Skyhawk 1974 Juliet, Texarkana ground, runway 22, taxi via taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 13, wind 200 at 3, new altimeter is 3015.
Alpha Bravo, cross 13.
Roger, taxi Alpha Bravo, cross 13.
1974 Juliet.
1974 Juliet.
Yep, so we're going left, so he said Alpha Bravo, so
yep.
We're turning on Alpha now.
Yeah. So we're on Alpha.
Bravo here shortly. Oh.
And November 6833 Charlie, contact forward center, good day.
Texarkana ground, medevac gate, Mike Charlie, ready for taxi.
Pull that throttle back to about 1,000.
63 Charlie, Texarkana ground, runway 22, taxi via taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 13.
For Bravo, cross runway 13, medevac gate, Mike Charlie.
I've never done pattern. I've never been in the pattern when there are other planes in the pattern. So this will be cool.
Get to the top of the hill, pull over in the run-up area for that medevac departure.
If we're in Bull, pull over. We can pull over right where the old ramp is here as well. Let's let it go by.
Top of the hill, pull over to the run-up area, sir.
To the run-up area.
Texarkana ground,
Feel bad. I was trying to just get the pull over. I couldn't think of it. The old ramp or whatever.
Yeah, right here. Get out of the way. But now we got to go up here to the run-up and get out of his way.
You were weak, say again.
He wants us to go all the way.
I'd like to pick up
Because there's a big old PC-12 behind us, the medevac. Big old single engine, turbo
Yeah.
prop. So go right.
Yeah, I'm just following the lines.
Right above the
Make sure.
airport here, doing some survey work.
Whoops.
1000.
Alright, do we need to declare? He told us cross runway 13, so we don't have to say anything about it. Nope, just going across.
They'll set you up for that since you're not going to a destination airport.
Negative, I'll just be coming back here. What is up, forward center again?
Roger, once you get everyone, contact forward center on 123.902.
123.902, thanks.
That's crazy you heard him talk to us. I completely missed it on him.
Yeah, he'll
73 is ready to taxi at 6.
you'll learn that tail number. Just slow down just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
around 17
739
knots.
Well,
runway 22, taxi
wrong way,
via
Bravo.
taxi Alpha Bravo.
It's real easy to get on a break.
Yeah.
22 Alpha Bravo, cross 13739.
Yeah, usually I would say, or tell you to slow down a little bit, but since we got that plane behind us,
Yeah.
you're doing fine or whatever, but good
No,
to
we're
have
going
it.
to
Just
jump
trying
up
to,
in here, right? This is our run-up
Yeah.
area.
yeah, kind of just follow my feet here.
Okay.
So we're gonna hug this left side.
Okay.
Watching our wheel, don't let it go in the grass or anything. Do this. Go straight. And do that.
Really jamming around.
Little bit
Need a
of
little
power.
power here.
Yep. Alright, idle.
So we sat right here and went through our run-up checklist, got all of that done. We let that LifeNet plane go in front of us. You can just see his tail sticking up there. We let another small plane come in and go in front of us. And then we took off and went to flying. We actually made 13 laps in the pattern today. I think I'm probably just going to share about 3 laps with you just so you can see what I was up to. But, man, it was a really, really fun day. Very stressful, but fun. My first time in the pattern at a towered airport with traffic around. And so I had a lot going on. Don't judge me too harshly. So I think what I'll do is share the very first lap we made. Then I'm going to share a go-around where we worked on go-around procedure. And I'm going to share a lap where we simulated an inoperable airspeed indicator. And then finally, I'm going to share the very last lap we made and then taxi back to the hangars. Enjoy.
We went on this little triple line here, huh?
Yep. There we go. Start slowing down now. It's close enough. I like to be able to see everything.
Yeah.
If something does go wrong and there's a plane right here, I'd rather be farther away from it than close.
Right.
So we're going to say now, we're going to say Texarkana Tower. Talk to the tower now, or tower's either way, but Texarkana Tower, Skok 1974 Juliet. Holding short of runway 22. Ready to depart, staying in pattern. And he's going to say Texarkana, or, Skok 1974 Juliet. Runway 22, clear for takeoff, and probably he'll either say left closed traffic or right traffic.
Okay.
And you just repeat it back. And 22 clear for takeoff, left traffic, 1974 Juliet.
Okay. Texarkana Tower is who I'm talking to, yes?
Yep.
Texarkana Tower 1974 Juliet, holding short runway 22, ready to depart, staying in the pattern.
Skok 1974 Juliet, Texarkana Tower, make left close traffic, runway 22, clear for takeoff, wind 190 at 4.
Left traffic, runway 22, clear for takeoff, 1974 Juliet.
Left traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 22, 1974 Juliet.
Alright, that's it.
Now we can go?
Yep, just slowly go, or get on out there, taxi out there, we're going to get lined up. We'll start applying full throttle. Remember, we're going to use our rudder to stay straight, probably low right rudder. And 65 knots, remember inside number, 65 knots. Baggage door shut, once again.
He said left traffic, yes?
Yep, so that's left turns.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, we can start slowly turning here, center line, see this big old gap. And we can confirm we got runway 22 right ahead of us.
Yeah.
We can just slowly start applying full throttle, no brakes. Once you're on the runway, no brakes, be alright. We're using our heels. Get your heels up there, make sure you're not on the brakes though. Slowly start applying power, go ahead and grab that. Grab the yoke.
Trying to hold that center line. Slowly coming into full power.
Yep, go ahead and start getting in there a little bit more. Don't ever pull it out. Push it all the way in. Push it all the way in now.
Airspeed 65 knots. On rotate.
Now we're going to climb out at 80 knots. So push that nose down. Remember how we speed up? We got to push the nose down. Gonna adjust that a little bit. Remember inside numbers. So if we're going to speed up a little bit, what do we do to speed up? I'm going to push the nose
Push
down.
the nose
speed
down.
Up. Yep. Push it over. There you go, guarding that throttle, just in case it ever starts slipping out, just hold it in there. Push that nose down just a little bit more.
Keep looking. I'm looking at the outside. I'm an idiot.
Inside numbers, inside.
Inside numbers. Push that nose over.
Once we hit 900 feet like we just did, we can take a left turn now. Left turn 90 degrees. Push that nose down. Looking back at the runway, there's 90 degrees, so we're just gonna keep climbing up at 80 knots. We're going up to 1,600. See our airspeed? See our airspeed over there? See how we're getting slow?
Yeah.
Push that nose down. You won't ever be pitched that high up.
Yeah.
Kind of find that sweet spot and then hold it. If
Yeah.
you keep pulling.
Right there. Right
Tower
there.
number
Right there.
5473 Niners, clear me to go over
Alright,
to
we're going to left turn now. About 45 degrees or so to the number. So don't let that nose come up anymore. Loosen up on the controls a little bit.
1739,
Relax.
Roger, contact forward center, 123.902. Good day.
contact forward center, see up 739er.
There we go, it's parallel now, so we're just going to fly downwind.
Okay.
That nose, there we go. So we're at 1600. Push that nose over, pull that power out about 2200. Keep pulling. I'm going to maintain 1600, no more, no less. So see, that's how much I'm holding it. Push that nose down. No, we want to maintain 1600.
Okay.
Maintain 1600. You're pulling back on it. Just get that nose down. There we go. I'm going to make a radio call for you.
Okay.
Picture in the tower, Scott 174 Juliet, midfield, left downwind 22.
Scott
nose down.
174 Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option, wind variable at 3.
Now we're high,
22,
huh?
clear for takeoff, or clear for the option, 174 Juliet. Yep. So loosen up just a little bit. You're super tight. Here we go. So pull a little bit of power out. Carburetor heat. Gonna push that in a little bit.
Carb heat on?
Yep. Pull that power out to 1700. Keep pulling, keep pulling. So as soon as we get in that wide arc, we can get 10 degrees of flaps in. We're getting started a little later than we're supposed to, but that's alright. So 10 degrees of flaps now, we're in the wide arc. Just barely in there. There it is. So I want to maintain 80 knots. There we go. Should maintain 80 knots no matter what. I'll tell you when to turn, because they're still high. Give ourselves a long run at it. There you go, you can go and start turning. Pull just a little bit of power. Kind of warm. Yep, turn all the way to the bridges pretty much. See them, or are they kind of going right there? Alright, now we want 70 knots and 20 degrees. So let's get that 20 degrees in, 20 degrees of flaps. Now, just be nice and gentle when you click it up because you don't ever want to take the flaps out. Keep on turning. Now we're on final here. We're going to use 30 degrees of flaps. Keep turning, keep it turning. There we are. Alright, now, want 30 degrees. Nice and gentle, don't want to. Yep, just like that right there. Just hold it nice and tight and just slight movements. Alright, so we're high right now.
Yeah.
So pull the power out. This power controls our altitude, right?
Yeah.
Let's hold about 70 knots. No throttle. Just pull out, keep that throttle out.
Okay.
Let this thing slowly sink down. Let's get full flaps in there. Just leave it down, leave it down. There you go. Alright, now.
Oh, we hit the brakes.
Yep. 65 knots, we're gonna push that nose over.
65.
Use a little bit of power here. We're getting low here. So power. No less than 60 knots. Inside numbers. A little power. A little bit of power. A little low. Bring that nose down. Let it carry us onto the runway. Alright, we slowly start milking that power out. Kind of follow me here. Power idle. Hold it off. Nice and loose on the controls. Not too crazy. There it is. Alright, flaps up. We're skating. There we go. Make sure we're not on the brakes or anything. Alright, carb heat in. Now full power. Maintaining. Push it all the way in there. $65 knots. Let's fly. Rotate. 80 knots. Let's maintain 80 knots. And we do that with our pitch. Keeping that ball in the center over here with our rudder. Stomp the ball. Hey now.
Whoa,
Big old gust right there. Few birds.
that wasn't me.
No,
That was a gust.
yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Did you yank it left?
No.
No, there you go. You're good. Oh, sometimes that'll happen. Yeah, just gonna keep climbing up at 80 knots. A little bit to the right here. We gotta make sure we stay on center line.
Okay.
Alright. Now we're gonna do the left turn, 90 degrees. Yeah, that nose, you're just constantly letting that nose creep up. Kind of find that perfect pitch attitude and hold it. Make minimal adjustments after that.
Yeah.
If you keep pulling it back and back and back to get that 80 knots or whatever, you're just gonna overshoot it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's stop that turn, 90 degrees.
Oh yeah, I forgot to look back.
Yep. 45 degrees or so to the numbers. That's when we can make our downwind leg here.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. Remember, we're gonna go to 1,600 feet. Don't let that nose come up anymore. There we go. So that pinpointed at 80 knots because you didn't let it keep creeping up on you.
Yeah.
There comes our altitude, so we can go in full power, 2,200. That nose down, don't let that nose creep up on us. Keeping that nose down. So we don't want to go any higher. No matter what, don't let us climb anymore.
Okay.
You can pull that power out to 2,000. Don't let that nose come up. Get that nose down. Texarkana Tower, midfield, up downwind, 197 for Juliet.
Cessna 1974 Juliet, runway 22, cleared for the option, wind 180 at 5.
2-2, clear for the option, 197 for Juliet. Alright, it's 1,000 footers, carburetor heat,
Carbeat on.
power 1,800. As we're in the wide arc, pull it 10 degrees, so we are. We're going to hold that nose
10
up.
degrees flaps.
Yep. There we go.
Keep the nose
And 80
down.
knots. Maintain 80 knots no matter what. Creeping into the runway a little bit. Let's go out this way just a little bit. It's real important on holding that perfect pitch because if you keep fluctuating like that,
Yeah.
we're going to hang up here forever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm just real stiff and tight on the controls. I got to
Oh,
loosen
yeah.
up
Everybody
here.
is. You're good.
Yeah.
See how you're bringing the nose up again?
Yeah.
See how we just went less than 80 and see how we're
Yeah.
not hardly descending whatsoever. That's
Yeah.
important. We gotta find that pitch attitude and hold it. Make minimal adjustments. Alright, we'll make that left turn now. Pull a little bit of power. Pull it back out to 15. Bring it down.
Still at 80 knots.
Yep, right around. You can start kind of bringing it up just a little bit. Keep turning. Keep turning. Remember our bridges over
Oh
here?
yeah, bridges. I knew I was looking
We
for
give that
something.
right here, kind of bring those up just a little bit, and we get 20 degrees. 20 degrees flaps. Don't want to just bring the nose up. There we go. Get to turning. That's why it's important. You got to get that turn in, then do
Yeah.
your flaps. If you take that turn nice and slow, it just turns into a big old long circle.
Yeah.
So we can go a little bit of power, 1,800.
Oh man, I shot way over.
Yeah, that's why you turned it real slow. That's all right. That's why I extended our downwind a little bit so we have time to recover. So now we can go 30 degrees of flaps. Not 40, just 30. There it is. Alright, so we want 65 knots, no less. No more, no less. Best you can. Remember, we do that with our pitch.
Yeah.
Any bit of altitude adjustments made with our power. So sour high. So we're
Yeah.
gonna pull some power out. Pull some more power out so we're not descending any.
Yeah.
That wind's kicking. It's kind of gusting a little bit, so it'll keep you up there. So it's just make constant power adjustments if needed. Pull that power out a little bit more because we're going fast.
Yeah, we're out.
Watch it bleed it. We'll bleed it off down the runway a little bit.
Yeah, power's out all the way.
It's all right. We'll make it work. Follow me on the controls. That's a little steep right there. Looking way down the runway. Looking way down there. Nope. Loose on the controls. Locking up on me a little bit. Just holding it off. Holding it off. Holding it off. There it is. Full power. The wind kept making me float on along. Alright, 55 knots. Alright, you can have flight controls back.
My flight controls?
Yep, so one hand on the throttle. So don't pitch up no more, don't want to slow down anymore. So there's 80 knots. Hold it right around here. If we start going faster than 80 knots, that's when we can pick it up a little bit. Not much. There we go.
Woo!
Yeah.
Headlights at Air 1, cleared to land Alpha taxiway, wind 180 at 6.
Flightnet Air 1, clear to land Alpha taxiway.
Keep these wings nice and level. There you go. We just maintain that 80 knots. You watch our attitude indicator. You've been kind of sitting to the left a little bit, so
Yeah.
you got to make sure you keep them wings level. But we can go ahead and turn. We hit our 900 foot, 1,000 foot mark. 9 degrees. We about right here. About no more bank than about 20 degrees.
Okay.
Check on the runway here. You can lift that wing up a little bit if you need to. Pop it up real quick. That's how we ate into it. That's why you gotta kind of pop it up. They're all good though. Alright, we're gonna make that slight turn here. Set our airspeed here, so when you get the nose up just a little bit, which we're almost about to hit our altitude, so it'll work out. Here comes our altitude, so we start pulling that throttle back. Pull it back to 2,000. And just pushing it, keep that nose down, don't want to climb no higher. If we climb any higher than 1,600 feet, that makes our job even harder.
Yeah.
Way harder. See how we're in a turn right now? Everybody say, there you go, get them wings level. So we're pitching up right now.
Yeah.
Get that nose down. Get that, find it first with your yoke, and then adjust
And
it.
then trim to the
Yep.
yoke.
Oh, yep, get that power out. Don't need no more throttle. Tower, Scott 117 for Juliet, midfield, left downwind 22.
Scott 1974 Juliet, runway 22, clear for the option, wind 190 at 4.
22, clear for the option, 7 for Juliet. Alright, 1,000 footers, carburetor heat.
Carburetor on.
Power out to 17, 1800.
Roger, Air 1 taxi to parking district.
Keeping that nose kind of up.
Air 1 taxi into
That
parking.
nose, nope, keep that nose up a little bit. We got to bleed off that airspeed. The wind's getting kind of rough. Alright, now we're in the wide arc. What can we do now? 10 degrees, perfect. Alright, now 80 knots. No, less than 80. Here we go, good catch. Go ahead and make that turn. You pull a little bit of throttle out. We really want to be around 1,300, 12 to 1,300 when we're turning here, right here.
Yeah.
That's a good little altitude to shoot for.
Okay.
Feel that wind doing all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
Alright, get 20 degrees flaps in now. 20 degrees, 70 knots. Not so much, remember, but 20 degrees or so. Higher the bank, higher your stall speed. So
Yeah.
with us already going slow, we don't want to go any slower. So we go 30 degrees of flaps in. And I want you to maintain 65 knots. We're high. There you go. Pull that power out. Keep that nose up. Power. 65, 70 knots, no less. That power all the way idle?
Yep.
There it is. The wind may keep us up here. We may have to go around. We got to work on those anyways eventually.
Golly. We're way high.
No. Okay, so what we're going to do now? Keep flying it. You got it. Keep flying it. When I say go around, do carburetor heat in, full throttle, and flaps to 20. Well, I already at 20. So
Got flaps up. We could still save this.
you definitely could.
We're at
not,
70.
We're not going to, though. Carburetor heat in, full power. Keep that nose down. There it is. Keep that nose down. Keep that nose down. All right, now flaps. We can do one notch at a time, so 10 degrees. All the way up to 10. There it is. Stop it. There we go. Perfect. Once we got a positive, good positive rate going. Nope. Look at your attitude indicator.
Yeah.
You're staring inside too much.
Crooked.
That's why we're getting crooked.
Crooked.
Get all your flaps out. There we go. Just climbing out at 80 knots. We're just going to extend down a little bit before we make that turn. Obviously, we're already at our altitude.
190 Kilo, RNAV runway 22 is approved.
Alright, let's get on center line here. Alright, start bucking that throttle out. Looking down the runway. Looking down, looking down, looking down. Grab him. Alright, just holding it. A little bit of a flare. A little bit of right rudder. Set it down perfectly. Alright. I got your flaps, carb in. Full power. Hold a little bit of left aileron in here, because of the wind, or crosswind correction. Full power, full power. We gotta get it all in there. I ain't got much runway. No. There we go. Get there, off the ground. There we go. 80 knots. Maintain 80 knots, no matter what. Using that pitch attitude, I don't want no more, no less. Nah. Look outside. Yep, we're going to the moon for a second.
Dang.
You're fixating too much on each instrument. Or I don't know which instrument, but you're fixating on one of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Remember how he said you got to pull it back and find it. If you keep pulling it back, we're just going to keep going like this. You're going to end up at 40 knots. You're going to go to 80 knots really quick going down. So pitch it back, hold it, let it reset itself, let it situate itself.
Yeah.
And if you need to adjust a little bit more, adjust a little bit more. Make sure we're not turning left or anything. Keeping it nice and straight.
900 feet.
We're gonna make that left turn. Oh, you don't need that. We don't need no airspeed.
Okay.
You know, just look outside. You can kind of find that pitch angle. So look outside right now. We feel like we're going to the moon, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That ain't gonna work. So just lower down just a little bit. Going good. Don't want to turn into the runway or anything. So make sure we keep it nice and level. Oh, we got to keep climbing a little bit so we can keep it up. That's just our nose above the horizon right there. Don't want to bank too much, not too high. All right, look at our altitude. Yeah.
Oh man, you got a lot of friction on that throttle. Or I did. What'd I do?
No, don't twist that part. Oh, let's tighten it up real weird. There, you're good. All right, here's your altitude. Don't want to turn no more. Keep it straight. You still got it. See our altitude here? There you go. Tighten it up a little bit more if you need to or whatever. Texarkana Tower, Skyhawk 197 for Juliet, midfield, left downwind 22.
Sky 1974 Juliet, runway 22, cleared for the option, wind 160 at 6.
22, clear for the option, 197 for Juliet. Alright, remember 1,000 footers, we'll do a carburetor heat.
Carb heat. 10 degrees of flaps.
I'll just back, keep that nose up. There we go. Slowly walk through this thing with you. And just feeling the airplane, looking outside. You let that nose come down just a little bit.
And Texarkana Tower, citation 607 Delta Bravo is 12 miles to the west with information.
Let that nose come up, let that nose let that nose down.
Citation 607 Delta Bravo, Texarkana Tower, roger. Runway 22, clear to land, wind 180 at 6. Traffic is assessed in the left base to runway 22.
Alright, make a left turn now.
Alright, runway 22, clear to land 607 Delta Bravo. I'll look at the traffic when I get in closer.
Roger, that traffic will not be a factor. They're doing touch and goes around and around, so no factor to you.
Alright, copy that, 607 Delta Bravo.
Alright, once we get to the bridges, we can get 20 degrees. You think we're low right now? We're going to make the runway? Add some power in there. Flaps, get some power in there now. Nose coming down. Looking at the runway, look inside one more time, glance at everything, then back to the runway. Oh, keep that nose down. Keeping that nose down. Alright, we go 30 degrees flaps now. If I say go around, full power.
Roger.
In. There we go, good call. Alright, back out. Just a little boost is all we needed. Alright, power idle. We'll work our way down now. Just looking way out and about, getting ground effect, hold it. A little bit of right rudder, just a little bit. There we go. Bouncing along. Alright, curve, here we go. Flaps up, flaps up. Ah, there you go. Power.
Full power.
Yep. Honestly, there we go. We might need to make this our last one. It's
Yeah,
getting pretty,
let's
pretty
full
windy.
stop next time. I'm good with that.
Okay. Just gets to a certain point. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we ain't doing no good if you have to keep flying an airplane.
Yeah. I hate when you ain't got a daggum calm day. Cause this wind makes it 10 times harder.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's very stressful.
No.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing all right, but I don't know how much you're helping. I think you're helping a bunch.
I'm helping, but at the same time, I mean, you're controlling the plane 90% of the time, obviously landing and stuff, because you can't do nothing about it. That's why I almost switched to 1-3 earlier, but there's so much traffic, he's not going to let us switch to 1-3.
Yeah.
And I keep having help on the landing part, because we keep skipping across, you know, just to try not to beat up these tires too much, just because they're expensive. But I mean, you're doing good. You've definitely pulled together a lot and done a lot better from when we first started today.
Yeah.
You gained a lot.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy. It's actually still probably
It's quite inconvenient, to
fairly
say the
calm,
least.
but
Too much for pattern. It's getting to the point it's almost too much for pattern work.
yeah.
Texarkana Tower, Stock 117 for Juliet midfield, left downwind 22, full stop.
Stock 7 for Juliet, runway 22, clear to land, wind 1307.
22, clear to land, 117 for Juliet.
Carb heat on.
Yep, car P, 1800, holding that nose, kind of just neutral on the horizon. Let that airspeed die off. Yep, keep that nose up. That's the thing. We want to get them flaps in as soon as possible. So we're gonna hold that nose up.
Okay.
As soon as we get in the wide arc, so we are right now, 10 degrees.
10 degrees.
That's what starts our descent. Goodness gracious.
Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We are descending.
Yep, it's gonna make it a left turn.
That's a 739er, tractor follows the Cessna 172, left base to final.
Yeah, just a little bit of power.
Look for
16,
that
1700 RPM.
739er, number 2.
20 degrees.
That's a 739er, runway 22, clear to land, wind 1507.
Runway 22, clear.
Maintain this altitude for just a minute. So we get, you ain't got to turn just yet. Let's wait. Or if you're gonna start turning, make it look like nice and shallow. So we don't undershoot it.
That's a 739er, traffic's half mile final, no factor.
Alright, no factor, 739.
Alright, we can get 30 degrees of flaps in now. We're kind of crabbing into it a little bit, so once we're about to touch down, use a little bit of right rudder and kick that nose whichever way it needs to go.
Wind 1607.
We're looking down, we're holding it off. A little bit of right rudder. Hold it, hold it. There we go.
Carb heat off.
Yep.
Flaps up.
Yep.
On toe brakes.
Now we're going all the way down to Alpha 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stock 7 for Juliet, turn right, Alpha 1, taxi to park via
Left
Alpha
rudder.
Street.
Right Alpha
Because of
1,
the wind?
Alpha to parking this frequency, 117 for Juliet. Yep, so just crosswind correction. So there's Alpha 1, see that yellow sign up there? So we start getting on the brakes just a little bit, even braking.
Aircraft, signature is out of avgas, 100 low lead.
There we go, right here. Out of avgas, well that's quite the inconvenience. Yep, we can turn off right here.
Yeah, I was just trying to get up there on this line.
You're good.
Oh, Texarkana Tower, Romeo.
Since there's someone coming, we're not going to stop, we're going to keep rolling.
74 Juliet, clear runway 22.
Oh, yeah. Since there's someone coming, we're not going to run the checklist or whatever. Flaps are up, car beats in, and that's it. Lights are good. That's all the checklist consists of.
Do we need to tell them we're clear the runway?
No.
One check,
Okay.
739.
Wind 1706.
If you made it this far in the video, what a trooper. I sure appreciate you coming and spending some time here on the old Phil in Oklahoma channel. If you haven't hit subscribe already, I don't know why you wouldn't. You get notified every time a new video comes up, and it helps me out a lot. I can't get famous on YouTube without your help. Leave a comment. I love comments. I promise to respond to every single comment that comes up on the channel here. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Just love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'm Phil in Oklahoma, and we'll see you down the road.